Colorado Cutthroats playing the Denver Royals, #1 team in the league. We started off here in the top of the first. First batter of the game is Alex, and he gets a base hit up the middle. That brings up Rostro. And Rostro will hit this one to center field. John Holly out there in center goes back on it, makes the catch, so 1 out. That brings up Broccoli. Broccoli lines this one into the gap. Both runners are off to the races. Alex will stay at third, so it's a stand-up double with 1 out. Brings up Eddie Howless. He hits that one to first base. He hits off of Graham Bond's glove and run scores. Ruled an error and an RBI. Next batter, number 35. He also gets a base hit, bringing in another run to make it 2-0 Royals. Now Reitz is up, and he will slice this one down the left field line. It drops. In comes Hollis to make it 3-0. It's an RBI single. Now Baldini's up. This ball gets by Harold. Runner advances to third. Ground ball to Link at short, and it's a little too slow for him. He can't make the play. It's ruled an error, so now it's 4-0. Now Keating up the bat, and he crushes this one into the gap. I think it bounced and hit the wall, but it's only going to be a single. Brings up Wintland, the pitcher for the Royals, and he hits this one into the gap, the infield gap, and it can't be fielded. You can see the frustration there on Jimmy Harold's face. It's catcher. It's 6-0 now. Underwood is up, and he will ground this one to third for the unassisted force out. Now we head to the top of the third. After that big inning, Zach Scott settled down a little, and he strikes out 2 in a row here in the top of the third. And he's going for the side, and called looking, so he strikes out the side. Now the bottom of the third, Cutthroats trying to get some offense going. Reichelt leads the inning off, and he will hit a slow dinker to short, cut off by the third baseman, but he beats out the throw for an infield single. Mark Link now up, and he will strike out. Brings us Wes Sconce. He belts this one to left field. It is gone if it stays fair, and it does. Over the double-paneled fence out there in left field, so Wes Sconce makes it 5-2 off the 2-run home run. Unfortunately, the Cutthroats wouldn't get any more runs for the rest of the inning. So we head to the bottom of the fifth. Wes Sconce again hits a slow roller to short, and he beats this one out for the base hit. Wes Sconce, his second hit of the game, he brings home Cutthroat of the Week honors. Now we head to the bottom of the 8th. It's Reyes Krishnan. It's a funny play here. He thinks he's got a walk, but it's a called strike, so he'll come back to the plate to hit again. First batter of the inning, JT Flayhive, he popped out to the pitcher. So now we got 1 out with Sreyas up the bat. And he slaps this one down the third base line. It's fair. Sreyas is on his horse, and he will trot into second base. So instead of a walk, he gets a double. Pretty good switch there. Next, Andy Dobb batting second in the lineup, and he mere shot right down the third base line again. They will trade places. Sreyas comes in to score, making it 5-3 in the bottom of the 8th. Dobb safe at second. Now John Holly gets in the action. He hits this one past the shortstop. Dobb will stay at third. So we got runners at the corners. Bring up Jimmy Harold. New pitcher for the Keating in to pitch for the Royals. And he'll get Harold to ground to second base. 1 run will score. So he gets the RBI, but it's 5-4. Brings up Grambon. And he will pop this one up to the right fielder. And it's a catch. So the Cutthroats had a good run, but they came up short. We go to the top of the ninth. With the runner on second base. This ball is hit past the shortstop. Play at the plate, but he beats it and slides in with a nice slide, making it 6-4. That'd be the final of the game. Cutthroats wouldn't get anything going in the bottom of the ninth. Zach Scott pitches a complete game with the loss. After that first inning, he settled down and mowed players over. He ends up getting 12 hits, 4 earned runs in the game, 8 strikeouts. And your Cutthroat of the Week honors goes to Wes Gauntz with his 2-run home run and his single. See if the Cutthroats can win next week.